we're back.
With High School Sweethearts.
High School Sweethearts.
With Jake and Monty.
Episode 3.
Oh, yeah.
Trace.
Toi.
Yesterday was super duper fun.
Yesterday was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Again.
I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who got me something. I really appreciated it.
You didn't get much.
I got enough. And
everyone who got you something. The two of us.
Yes, 3.
I'm just roasting you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, it was enough.
Okay.
Plus-
You made me look like a bad person.
Plus all of our wonderful subscribers.
Oh, yes. Thank you, guys.
Those were birthday gifts in and of themselves.
Those were life gifts.
They're probably not listening, but they subscribed.
They subscribed, and that's really what matters.
That's
Thank
really
you.
what matters.
There's a lot of them, right? How many did you say?
9. Like, we're blowing up.
We're killing
3
it.
episodes.
9 already for 3?
Top of the charts. Like Katy Perry level.
We're higher than Katy Perry. We're like
Probably.
Beyonce right now.
Beyonce.
And Jay-Z.
We're going on tour. Next week we start our tour. It's a world tour.
World?
World tour.
I feel like we can do a state tour
State?
of Ohio.
I feel like we should start out, like, big picture, on Earth. The whole Earth.
Oh, a universal tour? Does anyone do that? Yeah, world tour. Oh.
But the universal
an
tour, we
idiot.
could go to the moon.
Oh. No one's there.
But we could do it.
We can be the
I
ones.
feel like we got the numbers.
We can be the ones. Yeah, obviously. And they're the best subscribers ever, so.
It makes it even more impressive.
Yeah. I was really thinking we could do the first ever
Mooncast.
concert or whatever, anything being broadcast from the moon. They don't do that. People
Yeah.
go to the moon, big fucking deal. Do they have a fucking live concert on the moon? Why don't they do that?
They don't have our numbers.
I guess. But that would be awesome. I think I just came up with the coolest idea.
Yeah. But we'd have to build a...
I mean, I know for us, I'm being serious. Why don't they do that?
We would have to build a...
We're not built
Not we, but humans would have to build
a stadium.
an amphitheater, an
Do
indoor...
they? No, they don't.
Because there's almost no sound on the moon.
What do you mean there's no sound on the moon?
The atmosphere is pretty much non-existent. It's trace at best, and that is necessary for sound to travel. Do you
Okay,
understand?
so then
Microphones work on sound.
when
The air has to be here for this microphone to work.
when the guy landed on the moon and he was like,
It was in his head, or in his helmet.
oh, he said it in his head and we all just decided
It was
that's
in
what
his
he said.
helmet.
How did we hear it?
Because his helmet was, pressurized with oxygen. It had air in it.
Okay, so then
Build the amphitheater, I said.
no,
What are you
Beyonce
doing?
and Jay-Z can just have their helmets that are pressurized and sing and rap. And
So you
we'll
want
hear
people
it.
to be able to see the stars and stuff while we're doing this.
What do you mean? I want them to see them on the moon.
Oh, we're going to have a crowd.
No, not us. Quit going back. This is an idea that I'm giving to the stars that are actually going to be able to do this.
I know, which means that we're going to be involved because we have the idea. We're producers.
That's true.
We're going to be there.
Okay, whatever. They can do it in their helmets.
Olive, get off.
My dog. I don't
Olive.
know what to do with her.
I won't be on the podcast. I won't be on here.
Okay, Olive.
Got a lot to say about the moon. You're not doing it.
Oh, yeah. Olive was actually a spy for the moon.
Yep. No concerts. It causes a lot of issues.
She's a double agent.
No, I'm not. I'm not a double agent. Mom,
What?
the radio waves reach the moon. You can't say that.
Oh, sorry. She actually, didn't she retire?
No.
Oh.
Wink.
All right, let's talk without Olive.
No, I want to say something.
What?
I love the moon. The moon is the best. And I really, really, really enjoyed all the time I spent there, and I will come back. But there's no concerts, all right?
Okay, no concerts on the moon.
All right.
Sorry, that's a bad idea. I think it was a great idea, but apparently not.
There's too much at stake.
All right. But speaking of Olive, one time with her She was okay. So she was actually sent here to kill us
Yes, from the moon.
as a spy.
Goodbye.
Oh, she left.
She definitely is gone now.
She went after the cat. Anyways, so she was a spy for the moon, whatever, agent, and
First agent. Agent 000.
that's right. She was the very first agent ever. She's been around for just millennia. Like she's it.
Like
you know?
day one of the moon.
Day one of the universe.
Right.
But anyways, the attempt that she had to kill us, like she was always
No.
going to be there to kill us. Like that was her whole MO, but she fell in love with us. So she decided not to kill us. And she's like a little miniature, like Chihuahua Boston Terrier mix. She's got a cute little underbite and she's brindle.
She's like 14 pounds.
So she fell in love with us, decided not to kill us. But then one day we were just sitting down and one of her booby traps that she had set a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
they blew up on us. We were like, it was in the apartment.
We're in the apartment. That awful apartment.
The awful little tiny apartment that we lived in. And we had vaulted ceilings, though, and the big lights on the ceilings. Like those, what are they called?
Track lighting?
Track lighting.
It was like 13 feet high track lighting
Yeah.
because of the ceilings.
Yeah. And it was, I think the light was on, right?
Yeah, and there were 3 bulbs, and 2 of them had burned out, and there was only 1 left,
Yeah.
and that one literally exploded, the light bulb
Yeah,
itself.
We were just sitting there, and then it just, boom.
It was so loud.
Yeah.
And then all the glass just rained down.
And that was Olive's thwarted attempt to kill us that she had set before she fell in love with us, and she
then-
forgot to get rid of it.
As soon as it went off, she went, sorry.
Poor thing. I mean, I guess poor us.
I guess. But now that we've moved and we're in our house, there's no booby traps, I think.
I don't think so.
We leave her alone a lot, so she could have set some up. I have no idea.
I guess.
We'll see.
She does stay outside a lot when we let them out. She won't come
It's
back
true.
in.
I should be more nervous when I mow the backyard.
Oh my god.
I don't know what could happen.
Oh no. How our neighbor loves to like play with her.
Our
And she sits and
neighbors
waits for him.
our neighbors might be in danger.
No, I think he's in on it.
You think she I think she works alone. You think she's got a partner?
I think that he was like an ex-partner of hers and he saw her and he was like, oh hey, oh my god, it's Olive. And he started like, or whatever he called her, you know.
Right.
Goom bum bum. whatever
Goom
she
bum
went
bum.
by. I don't know what she went by.
No one knows.
She won't tell us.
No.
She won't tell us what her past lives were either.
We
She's been many different forms
Yep.
because I don't know, she's just awesome like that.
It's just a different form whenever she's done.
For
She has to go
millennia.
back to the moon. Then she comes back to Earth with a new
Identity.
identity, a new person. And she's a little shitty dog this time.
She is a shitty dog.
Just terrible.
I love her though.
She's the best at catching stuff.
Balls,
Balls, toys,
food.
food,
She's insane.
other dogs' necks,
Oh, my arm,
your arm.
my hand, whatever. When
I mean, if she wants it, she's going to bite it.
she's pretty evil. She has a cute little underbite though,
Mm-hmm. And she's really sweet when she's tired.
and she got those bug eyes.
Oh, that almost face opposite directions. She can't quite look straight. I'm sure that makes being a spy a little bit harder.
Probably works for her though.
Oh, bacon's popping off up there.
Oh.
Olive emerges from under the couch.
All right.
Oh my god.
Maybe we should take care of that.
We'll be right back. All right, that's taken care of. We're back.
Sorry, it happens when you have 3 dogs and 3 cats.
Yeah.
They bark.
Somebody barks. Somebody runs around.
Somebody does some shit.
Even if they're spies.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten that many animals.
Yeah, that's a weird idea.
I know. But at least my house is clean. That's what really matters, I think.
It is. And the dogs and cats are healthy and fed. And one of them is rather chunky.
They're pretty clean, I guess, for the most part.
But they're loud.
They are. So sorry about that. Sorry for the interruption.
It's fine.
I forgot to tell you what happened at work. I have a job, and
You work.
I do. I work hard for the money, baby.
Bringing home the bacon.
Okay. No. So, like, they know it's like these ladies that I work with, and they know that I have animals, and someone was talking about how he like wants a dog, and I joked around and I was like, I can give you one. And then one of the ladies was like, yeah, she has like 10 dogs. It's like, wow, okay. 3, but sure, let's just fucking say 10.
Round up.
Shut up. If you round at all 3, it would be 0.
Round up.
Round up, it'd be 5, not 10.
The farmer had 360
Can you just agree
sheep,
with me that that was rude?
and his dog went out and came back with 400. He goes, how'd you do that? And the dog goes, I rounded him up.
That's so funny. It would still be 200, not 400, though.
I said 360.
Oh, I thought you said 160.
No,
Well, wasn't that rude, though?
it is rude.
Thank you. Hopefully our 9 subscribers think that that was freaking rude, too, because it was. Anyways, that's just a little microaggression that was made towards me.
We
at
have
my
3
job.
dogs, but we do have 6 animals.
Okay, whatever. How's that?
Whatever. Whatever.
It was the way it was said. It was just the whole sentiment. It wasn't in a fun, jokey way, like that one girl we used to live next to in the apartment.
Celeste.
So, well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say her name, but yeah, Celeste.
Oh, she's chill.
I know she's. Is she though?
Yeah.
Talk about some chaotic energy.
I think that was her
Remember?
situation and her surroundings.
One
I never
time
got chaotic energy from
she
her.
knocked on the door to use my phone, and
Oh, you're right.
she called her mom. She was like, "Yeah, you took my phone. You were in my car last night." Whoa, whoa. Like they got in a fight, like a physical fight or some shit.
I
And
completely forgot about that. You're right.
yeah. She did help me get a praying mantis off my door, though. Remember, I was stuck.
So there was
I couldn't get in.
petrified of bugs.
Yeah, and she saw me. She's like, "Well, what the fuck?" I was like, "Well, there's a bug on here," and like she helped me. She threw something at it and then ran away while I opened the door. It was perfect. She really helped out with that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, the point is, we're getting off topic. She was nice. We liked her.
Mm-hmm.
She joked around
I
about.
was sad when she moved.
I was too. She had all the dogs that she kept getting and getting rid of. But whatever.
All of them?
2.
Oh, like 10?
The point is that she was like, she called it a zoo or something like that.
Yeah.
Our zoo. And at that point, we only had like maybe 2 dogs, maybe 3. I think only 2 and a cat. And maybe then we had just gotten Olive or something like that.
I think so. I think you're right.
But whatever.
Back
She
in
called
the
it a
day.
zoo, but I can't remember. What's it like to not have 10 dogs? She said it in a nice way, a joking way, like we're friends and you're cool.
And that wasn't rude.
And it wasn't rude, and I laughed, and I was like, this shit that happened, this was out of line. She crossed a line, and I just need her to get the fuck back into it.
And I just want you to tell everybody what you did to retaliate against this harsh, disrespectful comment that was made towards
should've shot
your
her.
lifestyle.
I should have shot her, but what I did was this. So she said, right, since you have, or whatever, she has 10 dogs. And I was like, it's actually 3, but okay. And walked away.
Wow. Put her down, babe.
Right? I let her fucking know. I let her have the business.
Put her
Shit.
body bagged.
I didn't listen to all that gangster rap music for nothing, ho.
Talk back, hon.
79 fit me fine. Hit a person 20 times.
Oh, a person.
A person, because I
A
can't.
person.
I won't go there.
Can't or won't?
Probably both.
Probably both. Shouldn't.
Whatever. I hit a person 20 times.
We have hitters. Don't forget.
Send them to the corner store.
I feel like we're being really vague right now.
No, I learned in a song by my favorite artist, Lil Wayne, Wheezy F Baby, a.k.a. my future husband,
Mm-hmm.
and baby daddy, and everything to me in life. He says in a song that I listened to when I was 10, 11, I don't know.
Yeah.
He says,
A couple days ago.
no, whatever. He says something about sending them to the corner store, come back with all my dough. If not, they'll find you in the lake in the morning, ho. When I was 12 or whatever, I thought that the corner store was talking about the corner store. And I don't know what I thought. I mean, I knew that dough was money. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together.
No.
But Jake and I listened to the song recently.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh my God, the corner store, the people selling drugs on the corner
That's the corner store.
He's sending him there to sell the drugs or whatever, and he better come back with all the money that he made off of it, or else he's gonna kill him, and he find him in the lake in the morning. And I got that part, but the corner store, the drug, it's a fucking mind blower.
This is what I'm shocked that you never understood this. I just thought that you would know, because
I got that he was murdering them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I want that to be
store
clear.
Part is because you used to live, and we watched like a 10-minute thing about it. Remember how it's like the worst gang part of Columbus? Fulton Street. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not that bad there though. It's part of it. It's like on the edge of it.
Okay, so it's a boundary.
Yeah.
And you
just don't go to Livingston from Fulton. Just don't do that.
That's
I did
where
that
you
once.
lived, though.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
whatever.
you lived there. And did you ever walk to the corner store with anybody when you lived there?
The real corner store?
Yeah, the real corner store.
Yeah, like every freaking day. I would steal coins out of my mom's purse to go buy candy. Sorry, Mom.
And
she doesn't listen, actually, so screw her. Love you, Mom.
And how many times did you hear about people going to the corner store but not go with them?
So many times.
And how many times do you think that it possibly wasn't the same corner store that you went to that they went to?
No, I always thought it was the same corner store.
But how many times do you think it actually was different?
Now?
Yeah.
Well,
probably every time there wasn't a child.
Yeah, and every time they also came back usually pretty high.
Yeah.
They would always go to the corner store.
The corner store?
I think I asked to go once and I was told no.
I think that's because they probably weren't going to get chips.
I know. They probably didn't come back with chips either.
And you never
They came back empty fucking handed.
Yeah.
Wow,
you didn't check
family.
their pockets, though.
I was pretty young. I wasn't checking their pockets.
You can't check people's pockets.
Oh.
Not when they get back from the corner store.
I guess
That's
I should have put two and two together.
Different culture.
Because when I heard that song, yeah, that was at the same time I was living there, so.
Yeah. And you never... It was part of your life, and you were like, oh, no, guess he wants soda.
I didn't know, Jake. I just thought... I don't know what I thought. Maybe, like, he sends him to the corner store to go buy something, and he sends him with, like, $3, but the soda's $2.
So
he better
he's a
come back
mother
with
now?
$1 fucking dollar.
I want my change, too.
All my dough. If not, I was like, damn, he kills for nothing. That's my dude. That's why I'm that way. That's why when this bitch disrespected me at my job, I let her fucking know.
Right.
Right.
Put her down.
I put her her fucking place.
Find her in the lake.
In the morning. I really don't say that.
Oh, because there is a lake out there in there.
Oh, there is. It's like a little pond.
Little pond.
I would never do that. Just
the joke is you were kind of compliant with the situation.
Highly offended. But yeah.
Or silently offended.
Silently offended. I am the silent 98 or whatever they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right. We're not going to go there. Back to my birthday.
Oh.
It was phenomenal. Wonderful birthday I had.
How old are you?
25.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm so old.
You're so disgustingly old.
I'm a cradle robber.
I know.
My wife is 24. She may as well be an infant. Why are you so young? How does it feel to be a kid again?
How does it feel to be an old man?
It's tough. My knees took most of it. It's hard to walk.
Took most of what?
The age, the time,
Oh.
the hardness of life fell into my knees. They creak and crack, and
Snap, crack, a pop.
it's the worst.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But I made it through yesterday. We went to Yellow Springs.
Yellow Springs, Ohio.
And
it's the best place in the world.
It's awesome. We got there. We walked around.
We did get there, just so you know.
We walked around. Did all the little shops
rain.
And stuff. Sprinkling. Misting.
In the rain.
It was misting a little bit. And we got our incense. 100 incense.
100 freaking incense.
Got to stock up for the whole year because we might not go back for a while. Or we might.
We might
I
go
don't know.
back for my birthday.
Really?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it was good. And we went to the Yellow Springs Brewery.
We went on okay, so...
We went on a tour.
We went on a tour. Jake had booked a tour for the
$10
Yellow
a
Springs
piece.
Brewery.
Comes with a free beer.
And a free beer.
Yeah, my first beer was free.
Oh.
I should have got the second beer free because you didn't get anything to drink, but whatever.
Yeah. But whatever. It came
You
with
don't like
free
beer.
beer and then free mug or glass or whatever.
We did get both free glasses.
Right. But the tour, I was expecting a tour of a brewery. Instead, it was a stand in a circle and listen to a guy talk about beer.
Yeah. It's a pretty small brewery.
About an hour. We did walk once. About 15 feet.
I would say 20.
20 feet to the right.
To the right.
To the right.
Yep.
And then we stood there for another
30 minutes.
And everyone was so fucking amazed that 4 people canned the beer. It was just like the craziest thing in the world. I thought that people were being sarcastic about how excited they were about it until I realized that they weren't. And I was just like, oh.
No, but you saw all the people in the room where they have the beer, the tap room. Remember where we ordered our beer? There was a bunch of people in there.
Yeah.
And then I told you that I had in Columbus some of their beer.
Right.
And I've bought their beer in cans in Columbus. And the cans that I bought came from like the 4 dudes that were there working.
I don't know what's so incredible about that. Everything you buy comes from somewhere. You just happen to be where it was.
It's such a small operation, but it reaches pretty far out into Ohio.
It's 40 minutes away, buddy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in between here and there.
I mean, people is, you're given a pretty generous term for the people in between here and there. Call them
They're
something
not people.
else. They're, I mean,
there's a lot of beer drinkers between here and there. So the fact that I feel like I could go buy some of their beer right now in this city, which is, I don't know, probably 20, 30 times bigger than theirs.
Honestly, I feel like it's even less incredible that you're able to buy it and you were able to be where it was made because it's 40 minutes away. I mean, like if you're from Germany and for somehow that beer got to Germany and then you took a tour, a stand and tour at the Yellow Springs Brewery and saw that there, then I could see you being amazed. But yeah, you knew it was made there.
I just want it to be known that I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
The
beer was great. The talk was great.
The talk was long.
It was long, and I really enjoyed it.
But the lady next to me.
You made a good friend.
Oh my God.
You made a very dear friend.
She read me like a fucking book.
Yeah.
She asked, because I told her earlier that I wasn't really that into beer, but it was his birthday, whatever. And towards, what I thought was the end of it, she asked me, she was like, huh?
It was about the middle.
I thought it was the end, though. It seemed appropriate to be fucking done, but we weren't. But she asked me, she was like, so are you like really at all interested in this, or is it just boring to you? And
it's like, yeah, are you faking this, or are you really interested?
I was like, I'm like about this much interested, and I did like the little tiny finger
it's
thing.
like a little bit.
I was like, just a little, but mostly no, not at all. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. She's like, you're doing a really good job. You're faking it. You look like you are. And I'm like, good. And I wanted to go into about how I should be an actress and all this other stuff, but I was like, she probably doesn't want to take our friendship to that level yet.
But next time.
She was nice.
She was nice. And she was drunk.
I mean, she was tipsy.
She got more and more excitable as the tour went on, or the hour went on.
She was one of those talkers, so I thought I was going to be super annoyed by her, but she was like a nice talker. Mm-hmm. And she was talking shit about the people next to us, too. Yeah. Not really talking shit,
We're in a pretty close quarters environment. There were maybe 12 people there.
About 16 people.
16?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She's counting. There's no one here. It's just me and her.
Okay, it was 14.
14 people. That's 12, 14.
16?
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
You overshot it.
Well, if you can round 3 up to 10, then I can round 12 up to 16 and
Fair
be right.
point.
I know.
Fair point.
Anyway.
But it was close quarters. And
because it was a teeny tiny non-tour.
Talking shit.
She was great.
Mm-hmm.
That lady she's cool. Hopefully this reaches her.
Oh, that would be great.
Lady. Oh, and she had a ginger husband. I was like, damn, we really are more alike than I thought. And she didn't look at me like I was weird.
No.
She thought I was cool as hell, I bet.
Yeah.
Fucking because I am.
They had a good time that night. I guarantee it, in that little town.
Ew. Gross.
Oh, I just mean like we did.
Ugh. So anyways, after the stand and listen.
The stand and listen, where I got my free beer, another beer, and my glasses. I got a t-shirt
And I got some chips.
You got some chips. It was great. And then we went out to eat.
We went to this place, Ye Old Tavern
Ye
Inn,
Old Tavern
or
Inn.
just Ye Old Tavern Inn. It's this beautiful little tavern
With
in Yellow
crooked
Springs.
floors,
Ugh,
low ceilings.
ridiculous seating.
It looks like
Looks like Ye
the
Old
house
Tavern.
in Skyrim. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so if you're not a fucking nerd, it looks like.
Everybody knows except for you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It looks like one of those, but you can eat there. And the benches.
You can eat there, I guess.
The benches are little tiny, like
Straight up wood.
super old wood benches,
It's awesome.
and the food is
Oh my God.
fantastic.
It's like German food.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I got this burger with a bourbon glaze and
Whoa,
cheese.
whoa, whoa,
and-
whoa, 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 whoa. Before the burger.
Oh, you're right.
Before the
The
burger.
pork belly
There
bites?
was pork belly bites.
The cubes of pork belly that
Oh.
were deep fried.
Oh my God, with toothpicks and dynamite sauce?
I don't know what dynamite sauce is, but it was dynamite.
It's like Bang Bang shrimp sauce.
It's so good.
Most people know what that is.
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
It's like the sauce from the Bang Bang Shrimp Every Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Or Dynamite Shrimp. Whatever. It's like that orange, not super spicy sauce. And it's so fucking good. And the pork belly bites, like he said, were like those cubes of bacon, basically. And
Yeah.
they were thick as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just perfect.
Chunks.
Oh my God.
Just big old chunks of pork belly.
Oh my God.
And
They were so
You
good.
used a toothpick to eat it.
Yeah.
You just poked it with a toothpick and then ate it off the end.
Oh.
Like a sample.
It was weird, but
We got like a whole basket of like 15 of them.
we got like 3 toothpicks. So I felt kind of weird using my toothpick to pick at them, but it was
No.
chill.
Those were fantastic.
Those were so fucking good.
And then I got the burger with the bourbon glaze and cheese and onions. Put an onion ring on top of there.
Oh yeah.
Onion rings are great.
The onion rings. They have stripes on them for some reason.
Because, like, I don't know. I guess they like, probably hang them up to drip.
Oh, I
and
didn't
the
think
grease
of that.
just drips down. It's like real old, dirty grease.
Mm,
It's perfect.
yum yum. I got a Reuben Hafna
Hafna.
with no Thousand Island and pumpernickel bread.
That pumpernickel was really good. I had some.
It's the shiz. It was so
And
good.
they have these, like, really thick, twisty fries.
They're the
don't know.
weirdest fries I've ever seen in my life.
But they're so
They're
good.
so good.
They're amazing.
Put them in the dynamite sauce, and you really got yourself a fucking deal.
It's over. It's over.
It was over.
Oh,
That was yesterday.
it was great.
It was
I really
awesome.
enjoyed myself.
You had a great birthday. Wow.
I did. Plus, key lime pie tonight.
That's true. Mom's making some key lime pie.
I'm pretty stoked about the key lime pie.
I mean, I'm not, but I'm
No.
stoked for you.
Okay. Well, you're still going to have a good dinner.
Hell yeah.
Noise. So, we talked about our apartment earlier.
Yeah.
With the
That thing that we lived in.
with the vaulted ceilings and the light bulb that burst.
Well, that was planned by our murderous dog.
Yes, a little devil. That little devil.
She's sleeping now, though, so we're cool.
Yeah.
We're safe.
I don't think she can hear us when she's asleep.
I don't know what she does when she sleeps.
She powers down.
Like a robot.
She might be. She might be. So it was one bedroom. It had 2 deadbolts on it and no, like, doorknob lock.
Oh, I forgot about that. The 2
So-
deadbolts.
When we locked our door, we locked it twice, but both of them were deadbolts.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird setup.
Wow. We didn't move out that long ago. Why did I forget about
It's
that?
only been about a year.
Yeah, we lived there for almost like 4 years.
Yeah. Almost 5. It was over 4 years. And
Wow.
you walked in and it was vaulted ceilings and you had like a little bit of space, carpet area, and then the kitchen, and then the bedroom and the bathroom. That was
Like,
the whole
if
thing.
you're standing in the kitchen, all you have to do is like turn left, and then you can see the laundry room, which was a closet,
Yep.
and
It had
the
a
bathroom,
hot water heater,
bedroom.
washer, and dryer in that closet.
and a bunch of our shit.
And a bunch of our shit.
Ew.
Little tiny bathroom. And the bedroom. Bedroom wasn't that big.
Yeah.
It wasn't
It wasn't terrible.
tiny, but it was fine.
It was chill.
But it was you and me and
It sure was, baby.
5 pets by the end of it.
Yep.
We're pretty close to one pet a year.
No, we
When we
weren't.
moved
Oh
in.
my god.
4 years, we had 5 when we left. We were over a pet a year.
That's because of Mister.
Yeah, we found that dipshit outside of Chipotle.
We find a lot of our cats outside and take
2/3 of them.
2/3 of the cats that we have, we found.
60%.
Not 33.33333.
2/3. 66%.
1/3 is 33.33333.
Maths.
Bruh.
I'm quick at maths.
Bruh. So what about them? Are you making fun of me for having animals?
No, I'm talking about our
Again?
apartment.
Because I can't do this again.
And I miss the chaotic energy of our wonderful neighbor Celeste because I wasn't there when that phone call happened. And
I told you
also,
about it.
Tony was pretty overbearing.
Forgot about Tony for a while.
Tony, I was very sad when Tony moved out.
Doesn't matter. Tony moved out and Tony came back.
Tony came back.
Tony was still there though.
He moved, but he stuck around, which was, it made it easier.
So there was a point where he lived in his garage. There was like detached garages, like behind the parking
Yeah.
lot.
Everyone had an apartment, and then everyone had a garage. And where you
Everyone
parked
did
your
have an
car,
apartment.
there was just like a big long line of garages.
Yeah.
And
And Tony lived in his,
he had like carpet scraps that he carpeted it all.
and he had the music,
Like he had speakers and a television,
couch,
a couch and a
and
lamp,
some chairs.
and like a lazy boy chair.
Yeah.
And it was like a drive-through.
Yep.
Where like there would be just random cars all the time pulling up to the Tony's garage, parking in front of it so that you can't get in or out of it. They would block off the whole garage entrance with their car.
Yep.
For like 10 minutes, and they would leave.
Yeah.
And when you walked outside and Tony was in his garage and maybe talking to somebody in a car, the entire area just reeked of weed.
I never really noticed that as much as you did.
All the time. It smelled like weed outside. Just the fresh air was weed smoke. And it was like almost 100 feet from our door.
I think it was a little more than 100 feet.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somewhere around
It wasn't
100
very
feet.
far, but-
It wasn't very far, but it was not right outside the front door. And
No.
Tony's apartment that he sometimes lived in,
He did live in there but when he set that garage up, man.
he stayed in there all the time. He like put a tarp around the inside of it and like a heater so that he could stay out there in the wintertime and it would be warm in his garage in the wintertime.
Yeah.
He like moved out into his garage
It
for a
was
while.
weird. But
His apartment was like when we walked out of our front door, it was essentially just across the sidewalk.
yeah, there's like a little sidewalk in between like our apartment
A little
and
bit
the
of
apartments
grass.
across from us. Sidewalk and grass in between. And his was right across from us and down a little bit.
Yeah,
Just right there.
right there. And I swear, every time I let the dogs out, he would poke his head out.
I was about to say,
Hey, what's up?
every time, if he was in his apartment, every single time I came out of the apartment, he would either like just poke his head out or he came out of the door of his
Yep.
apartment and said, "Hey, what's up?" So
Yeah.
I talked. Like, "Hey, Tony." And he would like always try to start talking to me, and then you have to come over and walk over and have this whole long fucking conversation about nothing.
Nothing at all.
And I'm just like, dude, what?
But you could not leave your apartment without Tony also leaving his
Yeah,
apartment.
Tony was always there.
You could sit there and watch it.
He's like a guardian angel, really.
Yeah. So I knew that all of our apartments were guarded and nothing would get past Tony because if anything moved outside,
He was there.
he was there.
He was like a town gossip too.
Yeah, everybody had Tony stories.
Yeah, and he told everyone stories.
It's true.
Like he
And
would
he
tell me stuff about other
or he,
neighbors.
yeah, and he would walk Nacho, that one lady's dog.
This one mean old lady who always
She
gave
was
me
so
a nasty
mean.
look. She had a cute little chihuahua named Nacho.
Mm-hmm.
He took her on walks.
Yeah, and she got like too old to like really keep up with the dog, so Tony would walk Nacho around
I mean,
and also sell drugs out of his garage.
yeah, it was Tony. There was one time, I almost forgot about this. He was having a birthday party, and he had told me about it like the day or a
Mhm.
week something before, and I knew it was coming. And I came home from work, and I knew it was his party. And you can't walk up from the parking lot and then just go straight on the sidewalk up to our apartment without going past his house.
Right.
And like every time you walk past his house, he comes out. Like, he knows, like, that you're there. And there are people in there. I'm not sure if his door was open, but I was freaking out because I did not want to go to this fucking party. And Jake, you were inside the apartment.
I was.
And so I think I, like, drove, instead of parking, like, my normal spot, I, like, parked way far down to the end of the apartment complex. So, like, 2 or 1 building behind.
Yeah, there were
his.
4 buildings, or 3.
I
4
don't know.
buildings that had, like, 6 apartments in each building. And you parked on the like closer to the farthest building away from ours. We were like 1, and you parked by like the 3rd.
Yeah, then the perimeter of the apartments, like there's
Yeah.
a fence.
And
I,
if you
like,
walked behind the buildings, there was like a fence and a little
Yeah.
bit of space between each building. And you circled around back and walked up this like just grass bus between the fences and the building.
I walked past this weird like Mexican family that were just like sitting out there.
Yeah, just another
They said
family
something to
that
me. I don't know.
they weren't close enough to us to where we had like a relationship.
I didn't know
with
who they
them.
were.
And you just hi and
I know
just
they talked to
walk
me.
by on the phone. And I was inside
And you were mad at me because I was telling you to keep a freaking eye out.
because you wanted to come from behind Tony's building so he couldn't see you.
Mm-hmm. I had to go across, and if he came up out the sidewalk, he'd be able to see me.
Yeah, but you wanted to dip as fast as you could from behind his building to in our door so that he didn't see you or start a conversation because you knew he wanted to invite you over to his party.
He had it, and I had agreed. Like a
And
fucking idiot.
because you're so polite.
Because that's just who I is.
And you didn't want to actually go to that party.
Right. And so I remember I was on the phone. I'm like stealthy behind. It took like 10 minutes because you kept on saying, oh, he's coming out. Or, oh, there are people coming out. There's people coming in. I'm like just standing there. Like I can see my apartment. It's like across from me, but I'm hiding behind like a big building. Oh my God. I did it though. I did
You
it.
made it.
I don't think he saw.
We coordinated
We did.
and you made it.
That was one of the craziest times of my life.
I can't believe you tried to like Mission Impossible Tony's party.
I did though. I didn't try. I did.
There was another time where I had to go into their house.
Yeah, you made it in.
I
You crossed the border.
I crossed the border. I went in, and everyone was so nice that everyone there was
Not
just,
the point.
hey, welcome.
Not
Do you want to?
the
They tried to give
point.
me beer and weed, and they gave me like they had a whole stack of like legitimate takeout boxes, like you would get at like a Chinese restaurant,
Oh really?
and they like his wife held one. And like pointed to food, was like, "You want that?" And she like just filled up my takeout box.
She was so sweet.
Oh, she's the sweetest lady
I
on
loved
earth.
her. She was a nurse.
Yeah, she was awesome.
I forget what her name was though.
I do too.
Tony and Latricia, Latina,
Wow,
Trina.
straight to the Luz.
Well, shut up, Jake. I think that's what her name was. Latoya.
Anyway, she was the best, and she gave a whole takeout box worth of food to me.
I don't remember
And
that.
Yeah,
You didn't
and
bring me any.
I brought the whole thing back full because that was. I told him I was like, I gotta go get ready for work or something like that. So they gave me that box and they said thanks for stopping by, and I came in and it was like mac and cheese and greens and wings and
Oh, I do remember the wings.
yeah, and you ate a little bit of it, and then I ate everything in there that I liked.
Tony.
But Tony, that was some weird energy. He invited me into his garage one time, and there were like 3 teenage white kids in there.
Oh, that's why he invited you.
And
He's like, oh, the demographic is right.
and he was like listening to some crazy music, and I was like, hey, I have this CD with like
Oh, yeah.
rap songs on it, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was just like music that I liked, and I gave it to him, and I was like, hey, like this is like my music. This is what I listen to, you know. And a couple days later, he listened to it in his garage. I heard him listen to it, and he comes, knocks on our door, gives the CD back to me, and he goes, man, I didn't know you could rap like that. It's like, this is amazing. You know, I've been writing some of my own stuff, and like, I don't know if we could just get together or, you know, because that was so good. That was so good, man.
And what did you say?
I was like, I'm not a rapper. This was
That was
This
your
is-
chance, babe.
this is my chance.
That was your chance.
I didn't have microphones. I didn't have talent. I didn't.
You
I
could
didn't
have
have
been like,
anything.
I'm retired, bro. I don't do that shit no
Well,
more.
one opportunity to gain street credit with
That's
a
With Tony. I mean,
The
Tony.
Abington Village drug dealer.
Dude, he knew everyone on the West Side.
There was, first of all, it was like a mix CD that I made, and there was like a Korean dude on there. There was like 4 or 5 different white guys, but the rest of the CD was black dudes rapping. And he thought it was me.
I didn't know you could rap like that.
I didn't know you could rap like that. Like, I didn't know I could either.
It's hidden talent of yours.
I was shocked when I learned how good I was at rapping. I can't believe he listened to that whole CD and he was convinced. He would like talk to me specifically about like songs that were like 8 or 9 tracks in. Like he really listened to it.
That's kind of sweet of him. We kind of talk shit, but
I told you I was really sad. Even though
he came
he moved
was
out.
there.
And another family moved into his apartment, and then I see him walk out of his old apartment
And his garage.
and his garage, and he just hung out there with the new people that live there. How does that work?
How does that work?
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot. Didn't he have like disability?
Oh yeah, he got his disability check because of his back.
And so he didn't work.
No, not at all. He just stood outside
Forgot
shirtless.
about that. He was shirtless a lot, wasn't he?
Always. Unless it was freezing cold outside, he was shirtless.
Oh, and I feel like we haven't really painted a good picture of Tony. Tony was old. Tony
Yeah.
was like 45, maybe 50.
Yeah. And
That was not like a 30-year-old dude.
he didn't look like he lived an easy life. And he had like dreads.
Yeah. Short dreads.
Short dreads. And he was stick skinny, maybe 5'5".
Yeah, he was just like a tiny little bit taller than me.
He looked like
His teeth were missing, I feel like. He had some teeth missing.
if you blocked off his face, you might have been like, is that Lil Wayne?
Actually, no. We're actually
Yeah.
going to take that the fuck back.
No.
Okay.
He was built pretty much the same.
Nope.
His hair
Nope.
at times was very similar.
How about you actually go somewhere else with that?
And
He did not look like Lil Wayne at all.
his face was different.
His whole everything was different.
No, I feel like his demeanor was pretty much the same.
You're
too.
just racist. He was black.
I'm not.
Wow.
He was
Wow.
darker. He was a
Is
lot
that how it
darker
is?
than Lil
Is
Wayne.
that how it is, Jake? I'm a gorilla, but lighter.
He was about 10 shades darker than Lil Wayne. So he was very dark.
With that, I'm pretty much done. So
Okay,
he did not look like Lil Wayne
I'm right.
in any way, shape, or form. We're gonna find Tony, and
And he'll be
we'll
like,
let
yeah, I get
our
that a lot.
9 subscribers compare. So
Yeah?
yeah,
All right.
I'm pretty sure they'll agree with me because you're.
I'll be looking
disgusting
for
and wrong.
photos.
I'm gonna look for Lil Wayne for Tony. Oh, look what you got me doing.
I'm going to look for Tony photos. And we'll make a collage and compare. We'll post it and see what people think.
Yeah, we will.
All right?
All right.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.